The Mavericks look to take charge at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, and we're going to bring it to you live. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Barnes comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Smith. Then for the Bulls, Parker comes in for Markkanen, and Allen subbed in for Valentine. Taking a look at the Bulls, Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Carter out there with Parker, and it's Allen in at small forward. And just an impossible shot to guard at times. Doris, when you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal. And there are a couple guys who have perfected it.
Well, two in particular. James Harden, that step-back that he added is now unguardable. And Steph Curry as well. Those two men, when they decide to get to that step-back jumper, turn the lights out, close the gym doors, and step back because it's going in.
Dunn kicks to Carter. Down low. He dishes it to Dunn. Over Barnes. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
The pass to Barea. Powell with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Barea, no good. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They have a 9-point lead. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
An interconference matchup. They face these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games. I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
Barea against Parker. Here's Barnes. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Allen. Barea against Dunn. Feeds to Allen. Over Barnes. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Doncic passes to Barnes. Misses the 3. Chicago leading by 11. To the paint. Here's Parker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they've built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Allen's got his first points of the night.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Well, Greg, I think I love the timeout call. At least it gives you a shift in momentum. It's a smart move.
Harris is checked in for the Mavericks. Then for the Bulls. Portis, he's checked in for Carter. Justin Holiday comes in for Levine. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Dunn. Here's Doncic. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Bulls have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Allen finds Holiday. Fires from 14. Allen's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 15. Harris outside. Pass to Barea. 6 on the shot clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Guys, how about J.J. Barea? In his 12th year in the NBA, no less, he establishes career highs across the board and does nothing but get better with age. I love it.
And Barea now in his second run with Dallas. Won an NBA title with the team, you may recall, back in 2011.
Well, he was critical in that title run, Kev, and now he's trying to help this organization rebuild. This guy, a clear fan favorite. And it's incredible to me. He seems to be getting better with his age.
Passes it to Allen. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
You knew they weren't playing well. They tried to make some adjustments. Those got countered. This just wasn't their night.
The Bulls leading by 11. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, we talked about how to shut down this formidable offense they're facing, and he told me it's all about following the scouting report. He said, look, we've got all this information. Which guys shoot best from what spots on the court. We just have to take that stuff away and make them make adjustments. Kevin, we'll see who handles that best tonight.
Thanks very much, David. They recognize how difficult it is to face an offensive-minded team like this one.
They pose a lot of challenges for sure, mainly because teams have put so much effort into defending them.
Well, I think it's more mental effort than anything else, Greg. It takes great awareness to be effective defensively against them. You can't get lost, and you always have to be in the right position.
Payne dishes to Allen. Back to Payne. Parker outside. "18 feet out. Chalk up 2 there. And the Bulls lead by 13. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Barea. His last outing, he had 8 points. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic, no good. Parker kicks to Allen. Back to Parker.
I like Barnes' toughness defensively, boy. You can tell.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense
gets up and 3-4 in the
is making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Allen comes in for Portis. Zach LaVine's checked in for Justin Holiday. And it's Dunn in for Payne. Pass to Dunn. Parker kicks to Carter. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's LaVine. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. LaVine's got 12 points in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Dunn and LaVine are the guard set. Allen is out there with Parker, and it's Carter in at the 5. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Dunn passes to Carter. Parker inside, guarded by Powell. Allen's shot is off.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Harris against LaVine. Here's Jordan. No good on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Allen's shot is off. Mavericks trailed by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Barea against Dunn. Here's Doncic. He's coming off a 22-point game against Minnesota.
You know, he was also one of their key contributors on the glass. His effort was terrific.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
Harris finds Jordan. Now Barea. A floater, and Doncic lays it in. He has 7.
You know, after not scoring a single point in the first quarter, they're still feeding him, and he's showing his appreciation.
Here's Dunn. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Well, Chris Dunn, remarkably comfortable in the mid-range. You get him the ball in that spot, he'll take care of the rest.
Just his first attempt. Goes back up. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
There's the dish to Allen. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Doncic up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Barea against Dunn. Levine kicks to Allen. Shoots over Doncic. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the 2nd half getting underway. Both teams battling hard. The Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Jordan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Evan Harris is checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Dennis Smith. Doncic and Barnes are the forward pair. J.J. Barea is out there with Harris. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. For the Dallas Mavericks, it's been a rough couple years, but Doris, you get the sense that this lull is just temporary.
And the reason you think that's because when you combine great coaching with great management, you know you're going to make the right decision more often than not. So it's never easy to turn over an aging roster, but they hit big time on Dennis Smith Jr. And overall, I think the arrow is pointing up with this organization.
Here's Doncic, and it's sent back by Lopez.
You know, it's blocks like that which make Lopez such a factor in the paint.
Goes up with it again. Doncic, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Misses the 3. Dallas has gotten going here in the 2nd half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's foul number 2 for him. Jabari Parker's checked in for the Bulls. Chris Dunn comes in for Payne. Barnes dishes to Barea. Kicks to Powell. On the wing, Barnes. Over Dunn. Barnes can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Dunn attacking. Shoots over Barea. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Got that one up quick. 14 points for Barnes.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
The high post shot. Poked away.
Well, you don't get much more wide open inside the arc. He simply got to make that shot.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Allen's got the game tied up here for Chicago. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Over to the left wing. Doncic with it. He's against Allen. Here's Barea. It's rebounded by Portis. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Parker's shot is off. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. Dallas has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Barea, the pass to Barnes. Now Doncic, covered by Parker. Barnes against Parker. Now Barnes. 14 points for him. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Jabari Parker.
There's a seriousness about Harrison Barnes and the way he approaches his improvement as an NBA player. This guy had to work on being able to create his own shot, which led to that increased scoring after joining Dallas. I think the next step is probably, can you create for others and make them better?
Mavericks leading by 4. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 12. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And that one's good. Parker's got 6 points.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And for Barnes, the improvements aren't limited, Doris, to his offensive game.
Well, think back to a year ago, Kevin. He had career numbers in terms of his rebounding productivity. It had been a knock on him in the past. But let's give his work ethic in the offseason credit. This guy added a new wrinkle to his game.
Dunn kicks to Portis. Down low. Allen. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So many aspects go into developing, Doris, a winning team, coaching players, all the front office moves. How much do you think ownership affects that equation?
Well, I think it's absolutely critical. Leadership starts at the top down. And what kind of organization do you want? What kinds of behaviors will you tolerate? What kinds of things do you emphasize in terms of what you want your culture to be about? And to me, that starts at the top. When you look at the organizations that have great history with sustained success, it starts at the top with ownership.
I like your word culture there. That makes so much sense. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the Mavericks were ecstatic when Dennis Smith Jr. fell to them with the 9th pick of the 2017 draft. For a team in need of athleticism and size at the point guard, it's been a hand-in-glove fit. The 6'3" Smith has a 48-inch vertical, one of the highest ever measured.
A terrific young player, an elite NBA athlete. David, that's for sure. Good stuff. Thanks.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Barea. He kicks it to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Portis kicks to Dunn. Now the pass to Allen. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Barnes. With 1 on the clock. Yes, that goes in. Barnes has got 14 points here in the second half. Harrison Barnes get it. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's
Different look for Dallas. Jordan, he's checked in for Powell. Matthews comes in for Doncic. And it's Dennis Smith in for J.J. Barea. And Chicago also making a switch. Allen's checked in. Taking a look at the Bulls. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot.
And Markkanen is a perfect candidate for that stretch 4. Outstanding at pulling the trigger from deep and not afraid to go inside and bang with the other bigs. He has been so big here in the 4th quarter, 5 of 6 from the field.
And it's Dunn penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Well, you have to admire Chris Dunn's aggressiveness. This guy will take hard forays into the lane and drain the layup.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And you know, Dennis Smith Jr. is a player who just is oozing with confidence when you see him play.
I just love how Smith Jr. will attack every player he goes up against. Chris Paul, who Smith Jr. goes way back with, noticed how even as a rookie, he approaches every challenge head on. As a rookie, Smith Jr. was just jawing at the bets and dunking on everyone. He has the game to back up that personality.
The Bulls leading by 3. Let's it fly from 18. A shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Matthews against Levine. Matthews finds Smith. Shot clock at 6. Nowitzki left side. Shoots from 12. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 20 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Amazing awareness by Dirk, feeling his team needing a crucial bucket and delivers.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Carter, the pass to Levine. Back to Carter. No one near him. And right on target. Good.
Yeah, Levine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
Smith kicks to Barnes. Over Allen. And it will go. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Barnes.
And you can just see the confidence of Barnes growing, scoring right when they need him.
On the wing, Levine. He feeds it to Allen. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
I think that's a case of nerves right there, guys. That was a pretty bad decision.
Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Look, Kev, that's just the perfect example of improved strength by Barnes, able to finish +1.
Chicago making a switch here. Parker's checked in.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Levine dishes to Allen. Passes it to Carter. Nobody near Parker. Drills it from outside. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, and no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 1. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Chris Dunn.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep them focused.
Well, that's called doing the little things necessary to become a more prolific scorer. Barnes with the tricky up fake. Nice.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Dunn passes to Carter. Allen kicks to Levine. Back to Allen. Connects.
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
On the wing, Barnes shoots from 12. Carter pulls it in. And Chicago has possession. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Well, just staying alert. Great setup that time by Levine.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 3. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barnes. Chicago grabs the miss, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And that's an intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Chris Dunn tantalized the NBA guys with his elite speed, his playmaking ability. There were some question marks about his decision-making, but I think that's about repetition.
Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, with that calm demeanor, Barnes sticks that one right in their eye.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
Chicago calls timeout. The score is tied at 114. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Going to do it for regulation. So we are headed. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. So Dallas. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through.